You know, one of the more frustrating things to me in the modern era is the position against anger. How people have demonized the concept of anger so much that most people are uncomfortable with it. They don't like it. They don't like being angry. They're against it. But I've always likened it to depression or sadness, right? Anger is just the other side of the coin. And I think that comparison's super apt, right? You look at two types of people. There's people who are generally softer in demeanor, who, when something is an inconvenience, they fucked up, they get sad, they start to tear up, they cry, right? But we've been, rightly so, informed that that crying, that sadness is more out of frustration, that they are bothered by their own ineptitude or by the unfairness of the situation. Well, equally, there's people that when that same shit happens, they get angry. And I think equally, it's because they messed up or the situation's unfair. People get fucking pissy. And it's more common with the blue-collar workers. It's more common with the fucking poor people I grew up with. Where, you know, you're at work and your boss is like, hey, guess what? We gotta stay another couple hours because we're behind. You get pissed. You're like, what the fuck? And it's not because you're actually mad at your boss or because you actually want to lose your shit. It's that the situation's unfair and it flares out as anger. But then you immediately go back to baseline. And sure, if shit presses you consistently over a period of time, you'll be angry, but that's just like if shit presses you over an extended period of time and you're of the sad type, if you're of the cry type, you're gonna be fucking down. You're gonna be, oh, everything's been bad lately. You're gonna fucking be teary-eyed. You're gonna talk about your depression, shit like that. And I'm not saying this to dog on people who get sad or have these issues. I'm saying this because it's fair both ways. If we're not understanding of people with the anger outcropping of this emotion, then all that's going to happen is they're not going to get support and they're going to get worse. How do I know? Because I'm of that side of the spectrum. I get angry. Shit makes me lose my mind. And my wife or anybody else going like, you shouldn't get so angry when somebody cuts you off in traffic. Listen, man, that's all I fucking have. I flare up here, and then I go on about my life. That's just like when we go to a fucking wedding, and you fuck up the time, and we arrive late, and you're like, That's what the fuck that is. It's the same shit. It's frustration in a moment. But it's not somehow better because yours is tears, and mine is, what the fuck?